Excuse me. Right, this is PC Hunt. This is for you. PC Hunt, badge number 5134. This is for Thames Valley Police. I have had 2 unknown numbers ring me, and I think I know who the perpetrator is because it's more than obvious. But that is for you to sort out. Dan from Police Abusing Powers, go to bed. Whoever it was that said you're a dosser, I understand slang now. It's another word. It was a word that was, funnily enough, used for me. But you are targeting someone who's suffering from anxiety, depression, suicidal feelings. If you're watching me right now, you said you have bipolar. No, you're a psychopath. You're very sick and you don't think Juliet exists, and you're making up all these troll accounts. Well, I'm going to post the link below because your ex-female friend has affirmed me there that you're not such a nice person. You and Tina Che from the Independent Advice Network, you're grifters. See previous video that I made. Juliet has texted me. The lady whose flat I've been squatting in, she left. It's 4:33 a.m. in the morning, and I've had 2 harassing calls in the early hours. One at 2 a.m., one at around 4 a.m. And you don't think Juliet exists, do you? I will give her I've been so ill and suicidal. That's why this lady whose flat I've been squatting in contacted Juliet. And I'm going to give Juliet yours and Tina's number, if you're watching me. I have not visited your channel since you and Tina lied to me from the Independent Advice Network, falsely offered me help, threatened me for complaining about it. Typical. Harassment and bullying, YouTube doing nothing, etc., etc., etc. And you are harassing and bullying a vulnerable woman. Well, we know the police, we know the Masons are on the side of the state. This Helen James is obviously a deep state asset to the evil. Why would you attack a vulnerable homeless woman who's bereaved from her late mother because she said something positive about Jeanette Archer, a victim of satanic ritual abuse? PC Hunt, this is for you. I'm directing this to you. In fact, I'll put your badge number in the description because this is for you, in your hands right now. You have got my life in your hands. You, Sussex Police, I've recorded them on my laptop saying to me they'll get someone to look at the text messages from Helen James where she's admitted that she took my number without my consent. She harassed me. She sent me demented. These people are demented. They are targeting a vulnerable woman. All because I said something positive about a victim of satanic ritual abuse. It is 4:30 in the morning. I am documenting this It's great that I've got people viewing me right now, and thumbs up, thank you. But no one's investigating. No one's investigating. 4 hours I was on the phone to you, PC Hunt. My recording on the laptop cut out at 3 hours into the recording. I told you everything I've been through. Everything. But we've got to think of Helen James, because you were manipulating me, PC Hunt. You're manipulating a woman who's got a conscience, unlike that nutcase Helen James, who doesn't care about her children, and neither does Dan from Police Abusing Powers, because they are targeting a vulnerable woman who's bereaved, suffers with anxiety and all that. You know, someone who's genuinely unwell. These grifters, yeah. And what are you doing? You're telling me this is what the UK police do. We've got to think of poor Helen James. If she's so terrified for her life, if she's got protection from the police because she's been attacked by her partner and beaten up, why is she attacking and taken my number without my consent? It is 4:30 in the morning. I am sleep deprived, suicidal. People watching my channel call the paramedics to me when I'm suicidal. What does YouTube do? What does the police do? I will always have cognitive dissonance because I'm human. But when I listen to Jeanette Archer speaking, she sounds so like me, I can't not believe her. She talks like me. And this nutcase, she's a dangerous woman. She's this, she's that, she's that. I got your number without your consent. Thank you. Another thumbs up. Oh, you've taken the thumb. Why did you take? Hang on a minute. I just had another like. Someone unliked it. Why did you do that? Oh, okay. You've done it again. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have spoke. No, I didn't speak too soon. There's someone pressing the like button and unliking it at the same time. I just find that interesting. That's all I'm going to say. They're giving me a thumbs up and then they're taking it off again. Interesting. That's all I'm going to say. That's weird. Yeah. Liking it and unliking it. That's very strange, that. I've never noticed that before. Anyway, so I'm getting an insight into the psyche. My whole life, I don't want to believe that people could be so evil, but they are. So he's liking it and he's unliking it. You're liking it, unliking it, unliking it, liking it, unliking it. I just find that interesting. I've never seen that before. But so even at nearly 4:40 in the morning, I'm still on the ball and I can see you're liking it. Yeah, you've just done it again. You've unliked it. And I suppose in a few minutes you're going to like it again. Wow. See what I mean? This is a typical example of the psychopaths that I am dealing with. I'm glad I wasn't given the bipolar label. Yeah, bipolar. No, I know. There are people out there who are genuine, but in the UK, they use the mental health labelling thing to. This is what people said to me years ago. They said, "Oh my God!" Even the one of the executors of my late mother's estate said to me, "You've got to know how to play the system." And then she got angry with me. Why? Because I'm honest. And then she threatened me with the police one time because whatever my partner said to her, and she said, "I don't think you should see Darren again." But then she then realised I'm vulnerable, so I'm an easy say what you like to me, do what you like with me kind of thing, you know. So when once people know just how vulnerable you are, they'll do whatever they like with you. Do you know what? You really are. You need to. You sent me a text message, Dan, telling me I need to see a psychiatrist. You're awake all night and you're telling me to go to sleep. I've got 4 people watching me right now, and I've got a like, an unlike, like, unlike. What's that all about? I know what it's all about. You don't think Juliet exists? This is what Juliet's texts me. About you. Sorry to hear this, Bryony. 2 a.m. These people mustn't have a life and get pleasure out of causing misery to others. Despicable, horrendous. Glad you reported it. I hope they can do something. They have to. Morning, Bryony. This was yesterday. Wasn't feeling, sorry, Juliet, to read this out, but you appreciate I'm suicidal. I've had 2 unknown numbers ring me this evening. Wasn't feeling too good yesterday. Crikey, 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours on the phone to PC Hunt. I had a broken sleep and was on my phone around 4. I saw some of your live stream. Hope you're okay. Managed to get some rest. At 8:37 in the morning on the 18th of November. Dan, this lady was attacked. She's a member of the public. Can you not get this into your thick skull? Was your friend called you roly-poly? I'm not someone who resorts to name calling. You push and push. You're a psychopath. And so are your minions. Your little minions. You got psychopath. You got friends who aren't right in the head here. They're degenerated. They're not right. You're targeting an intelligent woman who's not well, not a psychopath, not a nutcase. You are targeting a genuinely unwell friend. And Juliet, you don't think she exists, do you? She's going through cancer treatment, you fuckwit. See PC Hunt? Do you see what I mean, PC Hunt from Thames Valley Police? They are pushing me. I don't naturally swear. 2 unknown numbers ring me in the early hours. She's going through cancer treatment and she needs an operation on 2 hernias. She was attacked in the street by random drunks. Keep liking it and unliking it. I can see what you're doing. You're demented. Go and see. Look, do you want me to find some numbers for you that might be helpful? You need to go and see a psychiatrist. Get some help. Get some help. What you're doing is not normal. And your children, oh my gosh, I'm not surprised. And you people wonder why you've got children in care. That's why I don't have a child, because I wouldn't want to bring them into this world. I need to sort myself out because I'm someone who cares too much about other people, even lowlives like yourselves. All that praying. Do you know what? One of the idiots who I live streamed attacking me in the early hours, and you can hear this PC Hunt. I was in the bath praying for her. She was screaming and shouting in her room. I was in the bath praying, and I was also praying that she wouldn't attack me like the one that I thought was going to kill me. And you can see I'm in my room, and she's screaming and shouting, and she's mocking me. And she thought she could use crocodile tears on me the next day, because that's what they do. You'd know all about that, PC Hunt, because you told me you've had 2 decades of working on the front line with the police. Well, then you'll know that there are people out there who use crocodile tears. One of them, yes, the national news mentioned it, Dion Clark and mother and daughter, released to mug the elderly for a second time. Released from prison, because that's what they'll do. They'll be released from prison to mug someone else, you idiots. You idiots. I don't care who you are, what you do, how high up you are in whatever, what your label is, what your, you receive rewards for this, OBEs, CBEs. I could not give a flying what's it. Me and my late mother have got some stories to tell you. I've met some famous people. Oh, yeah, I have. And I've worked with a Freemason. And do you know what? He offered to do some things for me, at a cost, of course. Oh, he made that clear with his actions, shoving his tongue in my mouth. If you ever need anyone, just come to me. I'll die an honest person. And you know what I told you, PC Hunt, about what John Alexander Patterson said to me? Put them in the wood chipper and feed them to the pigs. Well, you know what? I was disturbed by that, but then he said to me, yes, but look at what the police have done to you. You know what? He's got a point. Because I'm feeling suicidal, I'm being cyberbullied, I'm getting unknown numbers ring me, and what are you doing about it? Sitting behind your desk. I heard you typing away while I was talking to you. 4 hours I was talking to you and I could hear you typing. Is that having your full attention, PC Hunt? Now, no, I won't say it. No, I'll say it because it's not actually saying it. But you know the rhyming slang for that filthy, disgusting word comes from Hunt. How do I know that? Adamant said it. Yes, the famous 80s pop star who wrote to me about his demons. The famous 80s pop star who's a victim of satanic ritual programming, MK Ultra, Tavistock, and his dad was in the famous paedophile Dolphin Square sex ring. Yes, that 80s pop star whom I told my late mother he saved my life. But you spent 4 hours tapping away, and I've got to think of some troll whose I could not care less. These people are assets for people like your deep state, and they are attacking a vulnerable woman who they know is intelligent, because Caroline Stevens said it. They're all truthers, liars, being used by the deep state. They are used. They are used for whatever purposes. Yes, I am an intelligent person, Caroline Stevens. You said you were praying for me, then you threatened me for no reason. For no reason. No different to Tina Che from the Independent Advice Network. And I was just asking for just a little bit of support and help. See, that's again an unknown number ringing. Oh no, hang on a minute. No, it's not. It's a delivery. Hello there. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I'll just go and check. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you. I just come to the door. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye. That's, excuse me. Unfortunately, it's not the police. It's one time I do need the police. It's a food delivery because I'm having to order junk food because I haven't been well. Got loads of cans at this place. This is what happens when you don't take drugs and you don't drink and you don't do all that stuff. You just end up ill. This is the result. You know, a law-abiding middle-class woman in the early hours, nutcases ringing me from unknown numbers and me ordering in junk food. Excuse me. I'm going to end the live stream because you can't find me.